Hello PHP lovers, welcome to this tutorial. I'm Shokhin. Today I will show you how to set up a PHP environment in your computer. Before starting our main topic, let's talk something on prerequisites for this tutorial. I assume that you have already learned basic HTML CSS and you have basic programming concepts as well. However, this tutorial is designed for PHP programmers who are completely unaware of PHP concepts, but they have basic understandings on computer programming. Now, let's talk about PHP. What is PHP? PHP is a programming language that allows web developers to create dynamic content that interacts with database. In a word, it's a server-side scripting. PHP is basically used for developing web-based software application. PHP originally stood for Personal Homepage, but now it stands for Hypertext Preprocessor as a recursive acronym. What do we need to set up PHP environment? To set up PHP environment, we need two softwares. One is Xampp for creating a local server in our computer. There is another software called Xampp. Xampp also helps to create a local server, but Xampp is most popular and I prefer Xampp. And another software we will use, that is a text editor to write code in PHP. Here I will use Sublime text editor. There are many text editors to write code in PHP, but I prefer Sublime text and therefore I will use it, and I recommend to you guys for using the same text editor as you can follow the tutorial properly. So let's start. Firstly, let's download the Xampp and install it. To download the Xampp, open up your browser. Type Xampp on Google. Click the first URL. Here you can see that the Xampp has been provided for all Windows, Linux and Mac version. And I am using Windows, so I will download the Windows version of Xampp. Click the Xampp for Windows. And it's almost 124 megabyte software, so it will take some time to download it. After finishing download, we will get a file like this, and I suggest to you guys for avoiding the system drive to install Xampp. Here is my system drive is the C drive, and I will not install Xampp on C drive. It will help to protect your Xampp data in case you need to reinstall your operating system. So let's install the Xampp. For installing, run the Xampp installer. If you use any antivirus software, in that case you need to disable the software few moments. Here I am using this antivirus, so I will disable it. I am disabling it for 1 hour. Now run the Xampp installer. Click OK. Click Next. Click Next. Here I will avoid my system drive, which is C drive, so I will install it on D drive. To install it on D drive, just remove the C and replace it with D. Click Next. Learn more about Bitnami for Xampp. I don't need it, so uncheck it. Next. Then next. Now it's being installed. Let it be installed and let's talk something about Xampp. What is Xampp? Someone pronounce it Xampp. I prefer to pronounce it Xampp. Xampp stands for cross-platform, Apache, MariaDB, PHP, and Perl. Where Apache is a server application, MariaDB is a database management system, PHP is a server-side scripting language, and Perl is a general-purpose programming language. However, everything needed to set up a web server is included in an extractable file called Xampp. The Xampp installation is almost finished. Xampp installation has been finished. I will uncheck it to check where it's installed. Click finish. Let's go to check where it installed. D drive, and here we can see that a Xampp folder has been created here. Go to this folder, and this is our Xampp package, and here the Xampp control file to run the Xampp control panel, and here the htdoc folder. Most of the time we will spend here. Let's do another thing to show the, it's better to show the file extension when we will do coding on PHP. So to show the file extension, go to the view. For Windows 10, go to the view and check the file name extension. For Windows 7, go to the view and folder options, and on view tab, uncheck the hide extension for known file types and click apply and OK. So our Xampp has been installed. Let's check it whether it's working properly or not. To check it, open the Xampp control panel. First time it will offer you to select a language, and my preferable language is English. It has been already selected. Click the save. After clicking, you will get the Xampp control panel. This is the Xampp control panel, and from here we will run the Apache server and MySQL database. After running those, go to the web browser. Type localhost on the address bar and hit the enter button. If you see this page, that means your Xampp is working well, and you can also access the page by using the IP address of the localhost, that is 127.0.0.1. This is the localhost IP address, and hit the enter button. You will also get the same result. That means our Xampp is working fine. Now we will install the Sublime text editor. For installing Sublime text editor, go to the browser. Type Sublime on Google. Click the first URL. Click the download. Here you can also see the Sublime text is provided for all Windows, Linux and Mac version, and portable version is also available here, but I prefer installer, so that I will download the Windows 64-bit installer file. And it's a very lightweight software. It's almost a 8.7 megabyte, so it will not take much time. After finishing download, you will get a file like this and run it. Click next, 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 and install. That's it. Click finish. Our Sublime text editor has been installed. Let's check it. That's it. This is the look of the Sublime text editor. And that's all. Our computer is prepared for running PHP. And in our next tutorial, we will show how to write code in PHP using Sublime text editor and run it on a local server using Xampp. Hopefully you guys enjoy the tutorial, and if you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe the channel as well. Thank you.